Why are you standing for mayor?
What I noticed was some decisions were being made and have been made where I know that if there was more community engagement, they would have made different decisions. And so therefore, because that is one of the things that I do, I thought we need that back.
There's a mood in the community that they want to change, and because I've done 6 years as a deputy mayor, I consider that I have a really good understanding of the time commitment and actually the legislation that keep us in the silos that we have to make our decisions with.
I believe we need a change. I saw the options that were standing. At the time I stood, there was 3 people standing, and I decided that I would put my hand up and see if I could be the change that people wanted.
I've been in local government my whole career, and I know we can do local government so much better here in Upper Hutt.
I think we need some fresh leadership. Those people who have, other people who have stood for mayor have been on council for a while, and we've also got someone who's never been on council, and I think that's a pretty tough ask to go into this kind of political climate without having understood what's come before in terms of the reforms that are coming our way.
I'm as enthusiastic now as was when I first got voted in, and this is not about age, this is actually about results and success. Don't mess with success, because that's what we've had in Upper Hutt, and that momentum will continue under my leadership.
Our city centre is not really a place that people want to spend time at the moment, so absolutely that is my number one priority.
The rates increase. That's affected a lot of people. A lot of people have come to me and said, I really can't do this. This rating people out of the homes.
The biggest is the cost of living.
Public perception around council issues that we're having. We don't have a very good reputation around being transparent. We've got issues around our main street.
The biggest issues facing Upper Hutt, part of that will be the water reforms and general affordability.
What needs to be concentrated on is back to basics and spending the money on infrastructure. There's going to have to be some really strong and tough financial decisions made, because a lot of those nice to haves or would like to do won't be able to happen.
What makes you think that you can beat Wayne Guppy?
We have run a campaign in Upper Hutt that Upper Hutt has never seen before. So we have run a massive ground campaign. I was one of the first mayoral candidates in the country to announce last July. We've knocked hundreds of doors, we've had thousands of conversations. People are telling me so strongly they want change, and there is a crisis of confidence in this council.
Well, I've nearly beaten him twice, and I just think third time lucky, maybe. I know that, a lot of what I do and what I do differently is that I engage with the community all the time.
I'm probably a little bit more inclusive in decision making. I'm quite happy to go out to the community, and I would say that sometimes you get comfortable in a position, absolutely, and sometimes maybe you run out of energy or enthusiasm, and all I'm saying is that I have that energy and enthusiasm, and that's why I'm standing against him.
Over the last 3 years, I think there's been quite a bit of conversation around wanting change, and if there is to be a change, I'd like to be that change.
Things have really changed in Upper Hutt, so the political landscape has changed, the social landscape has changed, and the financial landscape has certainly changed. So I think what we need is, in fact, we need a change in perspective and fresh thinking, and that's what I believe we need now, and that's what I'm hearing.